Mappa, where's my feet? This anime's ruined already. Ayo guys, it's Dinky here. Man, the Chainsaw Man's anime has been a bit polarizing with its CGI fights. On one hand, the overall animation looks fantastic, but the CGI will always be the crutch of any new anime's, well, animation. Don't get me wrong, I am still loving Chainsaw Man. Hell, I'm one of the few that thought that the final season of Attack on Titan's CGI was okay, but it got way better in part 2. Hopefully part 3 continues the trend and gets better, because that final battle, without just spoiling anything, is going to be too much, and I wonder how they're gonna handle it with the CGI. I guess that explains why it got split into 3 parts, so they know how to handle that beast. And other animes are really subtle with their CGI, just like Demon Slayer, because that has CGI but still looks amazing. And here with Chainsaw Man, the transitions from drawn animation to CGI animation can be really jarring. But I don't want this whole video to be me just beating a dead horse, because we all know about the CGI. I just think that, the transitions is the only thing that kind of bugs me, but it still looks good. I know it's not what everyone wanted, but we can't let this be the reason to hate on Mappa. They are still doing an outstanding job while having to juggle so many damn animes. They have to make this, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Vinland Saga, and hell, even Hell's Paradise. And by the way guys, you think I should still pick up the Hell's Paradise manga? I was thinking about it a while ago, but then I heard that the anime is coming out, and that kind of stopped me. I don't know why. Do you guys think it's still worth it? Let me know down in the comments. I want you guys to help me with my poor choices in life, because I shouldn't be spending any more money on manga. But man, Mappa is doing such a good job, and they are getting worked to the ground. Like, these animators aren't getting enough sleep, man. I'm pretty sure they're not even allowed to see their families. A small price to pay for great anime. We salute you guys. I'm just joking, but here is the main topic at hand. Do you guys like gore? Of course you do. That's why you're watching Chainsaw Man. But do you want even more of it? Of course you do, you little gory kids. But you know that Chainsaw Man is only 12 episodes this season, right? And weekly. So what are you doing the rest of the other 6 days not watching Chainsaw Man? Probably watching the other great animes this fall season on Wait. I'm not even sponsored yet. What am I doing? I think this is the moment I should tell you guys to smack the like button and chainsaw rip through the subscribe button so I can ask Makima for any wish that I want. And yes, the anime has done a great job of adapting the manga, but the manga just got that extra pizzazz to it. It's just got that little extra
I mean, let me tell you something. I don't know what they call that stuff, but that little like caramel, man. You just stop playing. I mean, if they give me one right now, I'll tear it up live.
The art in the manga is really good and also really unique. I know I'm really selling it to you with this vast vocabulary that I have. The reason why I say it's really unique, and it might just be me, because the art style really reminds me of an American comic. But better, yes, I'm talking shit. I do like American comics. I don't really read them as often as I used to, but one of the things I wasn't such a big a fan of, it was the art style. A lot of the times the art style in a lot of comics were really kind of not, I don't want to call them ugly. I was about to say ugly, but not my favorite. And maybe another reason why I'm comparing Chainsaw Man to an American comic must be because Tatsuki Fujimoto actually did that really cool, like his own version of Captain America, but in the Chainsaw Man world, and it looks really sweet. And I have no context behind the Captain America drawing, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe he's a big fan of American comics, and that's why I kind of get that feeling from the Chainsaw Man manga. And this art style fits the story so perfect. And yes, we have My Hero Academia being the, American superhero comic for manga, but I just think that Chainsaw Man is that dirty, gritty, ugly, raw superhero manga that we need. And I'm here to just beg you to read the Chainsaw Man manga, because it is still worth reading, even if the anime is out and looks as amazing as it does. Yes, anime can bring these panels to life and give the art more emotion with its voice acting, the music, and everything that goes with it, but great panels are worth a million words. And already in the first couple episodes, we see some big and small differences between the pages and the anime. Let's look at some of them as I make my plea at you to read the manga. Just please read! It's good for you.
Read!
My friend.
Read!
But I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you because episode 1 is beautiful. And not just episode 1, but a lot of the animation is super clean and it has this kind of like filter to it. It reminds me of a Zack Snyder movie, but in a good way. Hopefully that wasn't a diss for Chainsaw Man, but it might be a diss to Zack Snyder. I don't really care though. And when we reach the end of the episode is when we reach the most polarizing moment in the whole anime, the CGI transitions. I call them transitions because it's not all CGI for the fights, but I think that's what makes it so jarring while watching. I get it that CGI probably makes it way easier for animators to get scenes done in what must be likely the most crazy of schedules to get these episodes out, seeing how this is Mappa and everything that they have to work with. But we get amazing drawn animation during the fights and then we get slapped in the face with CGI. Don't get me wrong, it's not the end of the world, it still looks good, but look at the manga, the detail, the blood, the dirty raw struggle to live. This is where I beg you to read the manga because the art style is so raw and great. I don't want to sit here and argue that what is better, at least not right now. Let's wait for the season 10, and if you want to see me compare the anime and the manga in full detail or just like kind of put them up to battle against each other, please like the video so I know that you want to see that. But today I'm here to say that both the anime and the manga need to be both experienced. Because sometimes the anime might be a little too clean, that a little bit of its character is lost in translation when it's going to moving pictures. Because it's easy to see that Mappa went with a completely different art style, at least their own more realistic looking art style for Chainsaw Man versus the manga. And I can't say this enough that I'm not saying that it's bad, but you know, it's not the same thing as the manga, but I really do appreciate all the work and effort that's going into the anime because it looks absolutely stunning. I swear while watching the anime, it feels like Mappa made Chainsaw Man originally. It feels like it because they're putting so much care into it, like something they made, and they want to give out the best possible project possible. But the art style in the manga is just perfect for Chainsaw Man, and one of the things you won't get in the anime is of course the additional art in the manga for the title pages. These extra panels give our characters even more personality, and I love to see them, and I'm always excited to get a new one when we get a new title page. And like I said, I don't want to beat the dead horse of ragging on the CGI in the anime, but let's move on to some of the cut content and some of the differences from the manga not making it to the anime. Quickly after the battle with the zombie devil, Denji has to go fight another devil that has kidnapped a little girl. And Denji gets his first peek of how ruthless Makima can be, and then he has another moment to realize that Puchita is gone. And this is where we meet the sneaky muscle devil with the girl, which seems to be a parallel to Denji and Puchita. But these devils are devils. They are not to be trusted because this devil's just trying to trick us, but Denji, being the good dog that he is relieved that the devil's actually scum. So it won't be a problem that he has to kill it now. I feel like there were so many emotions going on in these scenes for Denji, and I feel like the anime onlys are going to miss it, however small or short the section is in the story. I feel like those extra emotional moments, either small or big, is what helps us connect with our characters. But so far, this seems to be the only big cut from the manga to the anime, and let's hope that we don't get any more of them, but the more of them that we get, even more reason to read the manga, am I right? Because if you want to see more feet, you have to go for the manga for that. If you want to see more bodies getting torn to shreds, go to the manga. If you want to see more Makima, go... I gotta tip my hat. I think the anime might have us beat on that. Other than that, the only other big differences, or small differences, will be dialogue differences. Gone are the more primal urges from the manga with its dialogue. For sure, it makes the anime a little less raunchy, but even more reason to experience both, like I said. Because even the performances hit different, because Komini is a fan favorite in the manga, but I see a lot of people calling her annoying right now in the anime. I thought she was adorable with her little scary self, but I can see how people can hate the overly scared and always getting in the way personality that we've gotten so far with Kobane in the anime. Hopefully that tone changes soon, but it probably won't until season 2. And the best reason to read the manga is because there is a lot of story left that the anime won't cover until part 2 of the anime comes out. But who knows how long that will take. It felt like the Chainsaw Man anime was announced forever ago and just came out a couple of weeks ago, and if you're impatient, like
Heyo,
me,
guys,
it's all ready to read on Viz or available to pick up at your local manga section. And seeing how this is a 12-episode season, the anime will probably only adapt up to the Katana Man arc. Hopefully that isn't too much spoilers for you anime onlys, but the next couple of arcs after that are the most insane of the whole series. The first couple of arcs are a devilish introduction of what's to come and has some setups of how cruel the world of Chainsaw Man is, but what hooked me was the mystery surrounding certain characters, which of course starts with Chainsaw Man with Denji and a certain dog owner. But I did not buy into the hype of Chainsaw Man until after the midway point of part 1, which happens to be right after the Katana Man arc. As soon as I started reading the next volume and finished it, I could not stop reading the rest of the story at that point. Every moment got crazier and crazier, and when you know it, your heart has been ripped out of your chest, stuffed back in, and then just thrust a chainsaw through it. It's honestly such a different emotional tone shift I did not expect to go through with Chainsaw Man, and I want everyone to just experience it now, so please read the manga. You're not going to regret it, and they look great on your counter. Like, come on, man. Let's be hoarders together. Well, that's the video, so if you made it this far, hit my video with a like. Also subscribe, I'd appreciate that a lot. Also read One Piece, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, I appreciate you. I forgot to talk about who's best girl in Chainsaw Man.